Hello, Facebook. I hope that you are having a great day and that many people are going to catch this live video, whether they catch it live or on the replay, because I know that whining is like the number one issue that I get questions about. So I wanted to do a quick little video today in light of the fact that I am actually creating an e-course on how to stop the whining. And so that's why my backdrop is a little different today. I know it's nothing fancy, but it is something a little different and changing things up. So I've been recording videos for that e-course today and thought I would just hop on here and talk to you all about whining a little bit. So maybe you're wondering why I'm doing this. Am I qualified to talk about this? So let me just introduce myself if you are not familiar with who I am or what I do. But my name is Jillian. I am a licensed clinical professional counselor, and I have an online business called Fly on the Wall Counseling, and I provide services to parents who are looking for some extra support in managing their children's behaviors. And so one of those things that parents often ask me about is about whining. And so literally I could be on here for hours talking about whining. We could go through so many different things. The e-course I'm creating is going to be talking not just about how to stop the whining, but really the reasons behind whining, what's going on in your child's brain, the motivations behind it, all of that. Lots of content. But today I just wanted to talk about, a little story about whining that can kind of highlight what's going on in your child's mind and get you thinking maybe a little differently about whining and why it is actually important to not just ignore the idea that, oh my goodness, whining is really frustrating, but maybe they'll just grow out of it and I don't have to worry about it. This is a great example of why whining is something that definitely should be addressed, not just for your own mental health and sanity, but for your child's well-being and coping and being able to express themselves appropriately. So the other day I was walking into a lovely store, and I will not name the store. You guys can decide whatever store it was, but walking into the store, and there was a child on their parents' back, and they started whining about something, and I could not really tell what they were saying because it was pretty nonsensical at that point. It was a younger child. Now, children can whine at all ages, right? And if we are truly honest with ourselves, we whine too. You may be whining about your child's whining at times, right? Let's be honest. So children at any age can whine, but this was a younger child, and so some of the things coming out of his mouth were not very sensical, if you were. They weren't really words, and some of them were, but it was kind of hard to hear. And so I looked at this little guy, and I gave him a big smile, and he saw me, and he gave me a big smile right back, and then went back to the whining to his parent. And to me, this was just such a perfect picture of this child was absolutely using whining as a tool to get what he wanted. And he was to the point where the whining wasn't just a natural expression that he was going to because he was upset or frustrated and really couldn't handle things anymore. It turned into a skill, a tool that this child was using to get what he wanted. Now, kids with negative behaviors, if that negative behavior gets them what they want, you better believe they're going to keep doing it. And so whining for this child clearly has gotten him what he has wanted in the past. And so he was using it as a tool, wasn't actually in emotional distress, and was in the midst of the whining able to look at me, make eye contact, smile like, yup, I know exactly what I'm doing, and then go right back to sounding like he was in such emotional distress and pain. Now, I'm not here to judge that other parent. I know that children can be frustrating, that at times it is very difficult not to give in to the whining. This is not like a judgment session. This is a picture of what whining can turn into if left undealt with, and if you continue to give into it. And so I just wanted to highlight that story for you all to see that, you know, a child can absolutely use it as a tool, but it doesn't necessarily start out that way. So please do not assume that your child is just being super vindictive or being a horrible human if they are resorting to whining at times. There are a myriad of reasons why whining might be coming up. And so what we want to caution against is making sure that the whining doesn't turn into a tool, that it stays at an emotional response and emotional expression that it's just a natural way for children to communicate. We want to make sure it doesn't shift into that tool where they're completely using and manipulating and getting some power. So just thought I'd get on, share that little story, and basically because I'm just excited about what's up and coming. The e-course that I'm creating is going to have 12 videos. I got 4 of them recorded today. It's going to be a learn as you go kind of e-course. Oh, thank you, Trisha. Thank you very much for your support, dear. I appreciate that. And for all of you who are watching and even those catching the replay, thank you for tuning in and hearing anything I have to share. And of course, if you have questions, you can leave them below, and comments, you can leave them below too. I love turning these videos into a conversation after the fact. So, but definitely excited about this e-course. Got 1/3 of the videos recorded today. Going to be finishing it up hopefully next week and releasing it definitely by October. So get ready for that. If you are ready to stop the whining in your home, let me know if you're interested. And if you let me know you're interested early, I can send you a special coupon code to get it a little bit cheaper. So thank you. You all have a great day. And if you want to share this video, feel free to share it with anyone that you think might benefit from it. And I hope that your children don't whine too much today. All right. See you later. Bye.